All right, Mateo, it was a pretty big one last night. We played Philly. I saw we lost a close one because of Tobias Harris, but break it down for us, bro.
Yeah, dude, it was a pretty frustrating game all throughout. They almost pulled off a legendary comeback, though, man. It was basically started by Dennis Schroeder in the fourth quarter. He's been kind of up and down for us. He's been in like a little mini slump, if you could even say. But he ended up making some really good plays defensively and made some good drives to the hoop. And, dude, we actually captured the lead after being down by almost 20 for large parts of the game. But we ended up losing on that Tobias Harris game winner, 106-107. So I'll just kind of go through what happened. So in the first half, the Sixers basically had the upper hand the whole time. They pushed the lead all the way up to 60 in the first quarter, but we were able to get some mojo going when we kind of clamped down defensively in the second quarter. We got it down to 4 by the half, but we even cut it down to 2 at one point. But they still weren't able to get that lead back from Philly, man. It was just kind of their night, and the refs are kind of being iffy against us. There's a stretch in the first quarter where they were just whistling us really tight, and it kind of evened out in the second quarter. But a thing I've noticed about the Lakers, and this was kind of a thing last year, is they let the officials get in their head a bit. So when LeBron likes to complain a lot when he's not getting his calls, and I mean that's a tactical move. If he kind of makes his positions known early, it'll get into the head of the refs, and maybe he'll whistle them more fair down the line. But sometimes the team will let the refs get in their head a little too much. I saw a bit of that in the first quarter. Anyways, so a couple notable things I saw in the first half was we had Marc Gasol guarding Joel Embiid, and I thought that was a pretty good move. Marc, he can guard guys if they're not moving that quick. And, having Marc on Joel saves possessions for Anthony Davis guarding him. And Joel's got a lot of weight on Davis. So if we were to match up with Philly in the finals or something, I'd really like Marc Gasol on Embiid, and I'd like to see that matchup a lot more.
Okay.
So another thing that happened in the first half was AD, who's been dealing with a right ankle injury. At one point in the first quarter, I think about like 6 minutes in, he started grabbing his right, kind of like around the knee area. And so he's kind of not been the same. He had a good game against Chicago, his homecoming, but there's been something up with him physically, maybe mentally too. Anyways, it was reported today that AD has a quad injury now, and they're holding him out against Detroit. So
really,
we have a game. We have a game against
fantasy, dude. Oh no, thanks.
Take him out of your lineup.
Yeah.
So yeah, dude, AD's got a quad injury. And I honestly thought after this game, hey, we should probably sit him out if he's going to have, just keep having bad games. And it was the same leg that he's had this ankle injury on. So, Detroit isn't that lethal. So hold him out. Let him get some rest. All right.
Yeah, absolutely. That sucks that we lost by 1 point, though. I mean, that's ridiculous. Man. And we made it a close game even with the officials. I mean, so what was our road record? Wasn't it like –
we were actually undefeated on the road before this.
Yeah, man, that's insane. Do you think that LeBron he's going to be pissed today?
Well, I would like to think so. The Lakers have made it a mantra to not lose 2 in a row, and this is a great opportunity to bounce back against a Pistons team that I don't think they're that good. It's just they got Jeremy Grant, and they're kind of running everything through him. They have Blake Griffin, who's kind of up and down in health. I actually don't even know if he'll be playing. Probably. But they should get this win. The Pistons aren't that good. So, but the other thing is LeBron will sometimes play up and down to his competition. So let's hope that he actually puts out a good effort today against the Pistons.
Do you think that Blake will rise to the occasion? Plausibly?
Could be. I mean, let's see. Blake isn't exactly lightning quick too. And he's also been, kind of hurt in the past. So maybe we'll have Marc on him a lot. Marc will have some height on him, but he'll have a good weight kind of comparison. So no AD. Normally I'd like that AD versus Blake matchup, but yeah, man, I don't think Blake's going to go off essentially.
Yeah. It sucks, man. I mean, AD, I saw no reports of that. When did they pull him?
Literally just about 15 minutes ago. It was just reported that they're holding AD out. Yeah, that's why you got to be a little Twitter addict, dude, because you get all the updates and stuff.
Yeah, bro. You're a Laker head.
But man. Just my takeaways from this game. I like that they were able to muster up this comeback, but they really didn't deserve to win this game. Embiid played pretty well. Ben Simmons had a 17, 11, 10 triple-double. And Tobias Harris, man, he was scoring really well, and he got the game winner for him. He had 24 on the night. Philly Stars came to play, and they got some good contributions from Shake Milton and other role players and stuff. But
not to interrupt, bro, but you said that. You said Ben was going to try and, he had something to prove because of the whole LeBron kind of comparison and thing, and he did, didn't he? Wow.
Yeah, him and LeBron are homies, man, as far as I know, because he's with LeBron's agent, LeBron and Rich Paul's agency, Clutch Sports. So, when it's not basketball season, you got to think that they're, kicking it, hanging out. So I think the fact that they're being friends and stuff, they'll want to get at each other. LeBron had a pretty decent game too. I thought it was going to be a LeBron game because AD hasn't been playing well. I'm glad they're holding him out, man, because he needs a refresher or something. That right leg is bothering him, the ankle and now the quad. Yeah, I'm glad they're resting him. My kind of main takeaways from this game were that I just like Marc Gasol and Embiid, and if, matchups like Jokic and Nurkic too, those big slow guys. He looks like he can still do some good there, but it sounds like we still might need another kind of big man. I think after this game, I kind of liked our roster. We just didn't really play well, man. We shot like shit. And if we were to get a better game from AD, the usual AD that we get, we would have come away with this win. So Frank is he's not really running these lineups well, I'd say. He had Montrezl Harrell on Embiid, dude, for a lot of the second half. And I thought, why is he letting Montrezl Harrell go against like big ass Embiid like that?
Yeah.
I would have liked to see Mark on Embiid in the fourth quarter a little more. But Frank likes to experiment in the regular season. We saw him do it last year. So playoff time, he usually makes the right decisions, but I think he's got to let guys get their minutes,
Yeah, absolutely. Who's coaching the Clippers again? I'm sorry, it's a noob question.
It's Tyronn Lue.
Oh man, yeah.
Old Cavs guy, yeah.
Squad either. I know Kawhi and PG-13 are out, or PG's out, but yeah. So I mean, Lakers are still going to be a dominant force in the West, and it's like we broke our like insane road streak, so it's not too bad. Hopefully, we can. Are you predicting a win tonight?
Yeah, I'd say there's like a 75-80% chance we win.
Okay, that's good enough.
Yeah. They should bounce back because I think so, because they've made it clear that they don't want to lose 2 in a row.
Yeah, absolutely. This is an awesome recap, Mateo. Anything else you want to let the people know?
Yeah, I think if you're looking at, daily fantasy prospects with AD gone, you might want to look at, let's see, who are the bigs that are going to play in his place? Montrezl Harrell, and maybe they'll run a little bit of offense through Kuzma. Kuzma is always in that good position where if somebody has to sit out, he's the kind of guy that needs reps to get his rhythm going. Some guys are like that. So I'd kind of look at Trez and I'd look at Kuzma for daily fantasy prospects if you're going to take Lakers.
Kuz, okay. Will do, man. Thanks so much again, Mateo.
For sure, dude. Have a good one.
See ya.